Today's match is brought to you by AE Engine, AmericanEagle.com, Bag Tags, Bubba Burger, Cliff Kids, Dick's Sporting Goods, Expand a Brand, Nesquik, Fusionetics, MLS, Nike Soccer, Positive Coaching Alliance, Premier International Tours, Soccer Shots, Sun-Made Raisins, Target, Turbo Sports Group, United Soccer Coaches, Wilson Trophy Company, and Yokohama.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, that was the highlight of my soccer career, to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups, that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period. That's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
forget last year. It's gone. Ancient history. It's time to forget about failure and how you came up short, how you missed the mark. Yeah, it's time to forget about the man you should have marked, the run you should have made. Remember that shot you should have taken? Time to let it all go. Forget about it. It's time to go to work.
Good evening and welcome to Field 6 here at the Toyota Soccer Center. We're at the home of FC Dallas for the US Youth Soccer National Championships. Tonight's game, the Under-13 Girls National Championship match. The two teams today in the white and black strips, kicking from right to left in this first half. San Diego Surf qualifying for this tournament after winning the Far West Championship. Up against Surf today in the all-black, kicking from left to right, is KHA Academy out of Kentucky. They were the Midwest champion for the Under-13 girls division. As we are underway here, 2 35-minute periods coming your way. If we're tied after 70 minutes, we will go to 2 10-minute extra time periods, and if we're still tied after that, the dreaded penalty shootout, as this ball's floated into the area, safely into the arms of the goalkeeper. So San Diego Surf coming into this final, having finished top of their group, 9 points after 3 wins, 0 draws, 0 losses. Scoring 9 goals in those 3 games and only conceding 1. That +8 goal difference, due in many thanks to Nicole Anderson and Marin Wolf, who are both tied for the top goal scoring chart with 4 goals apiece. KHA Academy finishing second in that group. They finished with 4 points, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss, scoring 5, conceding 8, actually with a -3 goal difference. Amanda Schluter, the second top goal scorer, in behind the 2 from Surf. She's got 3. Here comes Surf, looking to build up on their left-hand side. Ball with Anderson now. Anderson trying to get the better of Jones. Jones will do well to get a foot in, but it's back with Anderson. Through to the arms of the goalkeeper. San Diego Surf started group play back on Tuesday with a 5-1 win over King's Hammer Academy, so King's Hammer will look to be getting some revenge for that result. They then moved on Wednesday with a 3-0 victory over Pipeline, and they finished group play with a 1-0 win on Thursday against Liverpool Elite. King's Hammer Academy, their first game, obviously that 5-1 defeat to Surf. They then went and drew 2 goals apiece with Liverpool Elite before qualifying for this final on the final day on Thursday, beating Pipeline by 2-1. Ali Anderson then with the throw. That ball out of play off a white shirt. It'll be a King's Hammer throw-in. Extremely windy here this evening. It's making for a nice cool evening, but the wind ripping across the field from away from us towards us. It's right in our faces here. We'll see how much of a part that has to play in the outcome of this game, as King's Hammer looking to try and find a way through the Surf defence. Anderson's ball forward to the feet of Wolf. She can't bring that one under control, but she'll do well to win it back. Here is Wolf still, feeding it wide into the run of Wyman. Wyman now 1v1 up against Greenwell. Greenwell will put that behind at the expense of a throw. Surf then with the throw deep inside the King's Hammer half. That one will be short to Wyman. Wyman's layoff, now a chance for a delivery coming in. The touch off the knee in the end of Marion Wolf and into the arms of the keeper. Here's Gross. Gross looking wide. As the tent over the San Diego Surf dugout just flies away and onto the field behind us. Thankfully it didn't hit anyone on the way over, just to prove how windy it really is out here. Here's Anderson up towards Wolf. Wolf with the good spin, getting the better of Jones. Here is Wolf still breaking into the area. Chance for a shot here on the left foot. It's blocked behind well in the end. Wolf taking a little too long to get her shot away. The defensive work by Unkraut preventing what would have been a good opportunity. We'll have a corner kick then on this near side for San Diego Surf. That one into the arms of the keeper. Long ball upfield looking for a black shirt. It's going to be missed by Anderson. She'll get a second bite at it here, and she gets it forward. Great turn there, this time by Nicole Anderson. Now Nicole Anderson, her touch going to get away from her. Nicole Anderson again driving into the box on the left-hand side. Ball might bounce back to her again, but half cleared by King's Hammer, and now upfield again. The wind taking the ball out of play. I feel as though we may see a lot of the ball on this side of the field. The wind whipping towards us as it is. Anderson back for her central defender Gonzalez. Gonzalez switching play to her partner Emery. Gonzalez will have it back then. Time for her to turn and get her head up. Forward looking for the path of Wolf. Here's Hoog now. Hoog with the ball forward into the channel. That's going to find the feet of Wampler. Wampler across for Schleuter. Schleuter's dispossessed by Gross. Surf again looking upfield, trying to seek out Wolf. She'll be hoping to add to her goal tally and try and take away the golden boot from this tournament. Smith dispossessed. Gonzalez out to Anderson. Ali Anderson, the number 7 here at left back. She has Nicole Anderson just ahead of her, playing on the left-hand side of midfield. Here's Memory. Memory across for Gross. Bruce looking forward. Bruce's pass is intercepted. Tritch. Good turn there by Tritch. She'll win her side the throw. King's hammer throw then, looking for the feet of Tritch. She'll do well to keep it with Greenwell. Gonzalez, time and space for her again. Looking for Memory inside, but it's going to be cut out by a black shirt, and now Schleuter driving. Opportunity for the shot here from distance from Kennedy Clark. It's a tame one in the end, and into the arms of Sage Webb in goal. Webb will go short. Gonzalez again on the ball. That ball too much on it for Wolf. Vigran upfield. Smith beaten to it by Anderson. Gonzalez. Memory trying to get that one forward. She's fouled by Katie Hoog. Referee's going to call that one back. Ball was still moving. Memory then to put this ball into midfield, kept well by Gross. Emery looking for the right-hand flank, but again the wind playing a part. Emery will have it back, and she'll use her central defensive partner, Gonzalez. Anderson forward again, looking for the feet of Wolf. That ball missed by Jones, but all the way back to Webster. Flick on here, and now Clark driving forward. King's Hammer have numbers forward. Wampler looking for the ball wide, cut out well by Bruce. Here's Wolf. Wolf wide into the path of Vyman. Vyman now deep in the corner. She's going to pull this one back for Kearney. Ball over the top now into the path of Smith. Smith will give chase. Smith with support in the middle in Wampler. She'll find Wampler. Wampler breaking into the area. Opportunity maybe for a shot, but the toe in by Emery. Just poking that one behind for a corner kick. The Abigail Unkraut then striding over to deliver this corner kick for King's Hammer Academy. Unkraut with the right-footed delivery. She'll have to put a fair bit on this delivery with the wind straight in her face. It's going to be low to the penalty spot, cleared away by a white shirt. Unkraut, though, with space on the right-hand side to get this in again. Fake shot does well to earn a yard of space. Ball coming in towards the near post. Edge of the area now. Maybe an opportunity for a strike, but Clark can't sort her feet out. Tritch clipping this one with her right foot into the arms of Webb. Anderson now driving up the left flank, looking for options inside. She didn't have much going for her, and Wampler will poke this into the path of Schleuter. Schleuter now breaking into the area. Excellent defensive challenge by Gonzalez to nip that one out just before the shot was about to come off. That pass wide from memory isn't going to find a white shirt. It'll be a King's Academy throw. Anderson getting a toe on that one first. Gross will use her central defender, Emery. San Diego quite content to be patient in possession, looking to recycle the ball across the back line as Emery does exactly that to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with time. Gross, number 10. Upfield now to Weimann.
Together, safe. Come on, Zone. Work, Zone. Work, Zone.
Pressure from Weimann. It's going to see this ball over the top to Tritch. Now inside, runners streaming forward again by King's Academy, but that'll be a foul against Ella Emery. Good opportunity that was by King's Hammer Academy. They had 4 against 4 at the back. Going to see the first change of the game for both sides here. Stepping onto the field for San Diego serve, Kaya Ottold. For King's Hammer, we're going to see the introduction of Kendall Hemsaf. Opportunity here now for King's Hammer then to load the 18-yard box and put a dangerous delivery in. Here comes the set piece towards the edge of the 18. It's touched down off a Surf player and it'll be cleared by them. Anderson. Looking wide for Weimann. That ball forward. Trying to seek out Wolf again. Memory. Her switch of play intercepted, but good play by the substitute Ottold to win that one back. Bruce with a good piece of skill, now looking to get the delivery in. Bruce's cross deflected behind for a corner kick off the body of Abigail Unkraut. Carney then striding over to deliver this corner kick for San Diego Surf. Here is Carney's delivery towards the near post. It's well held by Brooke Webster. Here comes Schleuter now. Schleuter driving forward. Another strong challenge by Gonzalez. Does well to cut out that attack. Bruce, she'll win her side the throw. As we see a couple more substitutions. 2 for San Diego, 1 for King's Hammer. Jordan Church is going to come onto the field for King's Hammer, while we'll see the introduction of Van den Einde and Soleil Dimri for Surf. So almost halfway through this first half of the under-13 girls national championship match, and still goalless. San Diego with a half chance at one end, and King's Hammer also only really getting a half chance at goal at the other. Here comes San Diego getting it back underway with the throw. That's ball's given away though, and now King's Hammer will come streaming forward. Again, it's Schleuter looking like the dangerous player on the break. Schleuter wide for the run of Hemsaf. Hemsaf fresh, having just come on the field. Her touch is going to get away from her, and the two Andersons will combine to win their side the throw. And we're going to see a water break here as we're midway through the first half. As the players take a break, we're going to take one with them. We'll be back just after this. It'll be Ali Anderson to get us back underway with the throw. That ball's out of play. It's going to be King's Hammer throw then. Inside for Kennedy Clark. Clark under heavy pressure, opts to use her left fullback. Now Tritch. Tritch trying to get the better of Bruce. Bruce will win that battle and concede the throw. Comes the throw over the head of Wampler. Wampler stepping back in to pick that up though, and now Tritch through the legs of her defender. Tritch with a dangerous delivery into the box. Hemsaf it was with the touch, but she couldn't sort her feet out to get a shot on target. Good work again on the left-hand side by Tritch to get that ball into the box. Almost an opportunity for King's Hammer to break the deadlock. Here's Gonzalez. Time for Emery to put a foot on the ball and keep this with Gonzalez again. Now Ali Anderson. Anderson looking for Wolf. Wolf can't bring that under control, and Vigram will put it into touch. Here's Anderson stepping inside, then trying to find a yard on her right foot. Gross now with the opportunity. She'll try and poke that one forward, blocked away by Clark. San Diego with the throw then deep inside the King's Hammer half. It's breaking into the box here. Potential for an opportunity now. The shot coming in is deflected in the end off the boot of a King's Hammer Academy player. Dimri it was with the jinking run on the right hand side, and unfortunately I think it was off the boot of Sophie Jones. San Diego serve taking the 1-goal lead. It was, you know, off the left boot of Sophie Jones, trying to put that one behind. Excellent work on the right hand side by Solel Dimri. And San Diego now with something to hang on to. Only 23 minutes played, so plenty of time for King's Hammer to get themselves back into this game. Here come King's Hammer, long ball forward from Clark, only going to find a white shirt. Gonzalez. Important period this now for San Diego Surf. Next 5 or 10 minutes, they just want to settle the game down and make sure they don't concede anything on the break. Gross. Schleuter then looking for the forward pass. Gonzalez will hook that clear towards Anderson. Anderson doing well, she'll win her side the throw. San Diego not committing too many bodies forward here. As you'd imagine, they've got a back four spread nicely with a deep midfielder sitting in there in Gross. Here's Gonzalez. Emery. Time and space for both the central defenders so far in this game. Now Bruce on the right hand side. Her pass taking a deflection. Again, San Diego look to switch the ball along their back line all the way out to this left hand side in Anderson. Anderson's touch though is going to get away from her, but she's done well to make up for her mistake and win the ball back. Now up to the feet of Wolf. Wolf's touch again evades her, but Anderson's going to have it back. Emery. Emery looking inside. Van den Eynde. Van den Eynde now wide to the feet of Nicole Anderson. Nicole Anderson with a 1v1. It's well defended by Vigran. Wolf. Van den Eynde across for Gross. Now here's the provider of that first goal, Dimri. Dimri will have it back. She's dispossessed. San Diego doing a great job so far in this game of pressing and winning the ball back immediately as soon as they give it away. Trich stepping inside two players, looking to poke that into the path of a teammate, but again, San Diego winning it back. Schleuter looking for the 1-2 there with Hemsaf, but that pass just a little too heavy. Anderson then with the throw. Looking upfield for her namesake. Good touchdown by Nicole Anderson, and Surf looking to switch the point of attack again. Here's Gross. McKenna Gross playing as that number 6 today, sitting in the deep midfield position. Going to see a change here by King's Hammer. Stepping onto the field is going to be number 44, Jill Plano. Plano taking the place of Kendall Hemsaf. As the team from Kentucky get us back underway with the throw. Gonzalez. Looking up and looking for the feet of Wolf. Wolf's going to have this ball now, and she'll opt to go back towards Ella Emery. Emery. Gonzalez. You have to imagine that as this game wears on, if the scoreline stays the way it is, King's Hammer are going to have to think about stepping up a little higher and looking to press San Diego Surf. Surf at the moment comfortable with the ball at the back. Van den Einde. Wide for Anderson. Good shimmy inside by Anderson onto her right foot. Maybe an opportunity for a shot here. Looking for the extra touch and will do well to win it back. That has been the most impressive thing, I think, so far from a Surf point of view, is their ability to win the ball back immediately as soon as they've lost it. Throw coming in then to the feet of Van den Einde. Van den Einde back to goal. We'll try and get this one in towards Wolf. It's going to be taken clear by Schleuter. Clark. That one's going to fall at the feet of Van den Einde. Now Gross. Good play by Gross to open her body up and find Bruce. Gross being dispossessed here by Tritch. Now Tritch, chance to come forward. Her pass for 1+2 heavy, and it's going to find its way right the way through to Webb. Bruce looking upfield. That one intercepted by Dimri. Now Wolf turning and feeding this one into the path of Van den Einde. Van den Einde is dispossessed, and it'll be Clark to get that ball upfield, looking for the run of Tritch. Again though, King's Hammer Academy turning the ball over. Gonna wear themselves out if they don't start putting their foot on the ball and keeping possession. Chance here now for Wolf. Trying to take the touch inside and get that ball onto her left foot, but it'll be behind for a corner kick. It'll be Van den Einde striding over to deliver this set piece then. Left-footed in-swinger, has the wing in her favour. You'd imagine just put this on top of the goalkeeper. It could go absolutely anywhere in this conditions. In towards the near post. It's half cleared. Tritch trying to break forward, but she slips and Dimri will come away with the ball. Van den Einde again. Now Gross. Gonzalez. That one's going to almost fall at the feet of Wolf on the edge of the area. Again the turnover. Dimri wide for Bruce. Emery. Bruce again. Just over 3 minutes remaining in this first half. So far it's all been San Diego as far as possession is concerned. A couple of opportunities for King's Hammer on the break, but since that goal has gone in, there's been little to cheer for the team from Kentucky. as we see Sophia Memory and Samantha Weimann re-enter the game for San Diego. Back underway there with the throw from Bruce. Emery across for Gonzalez. She'll swing it out to Anderson. Anderson with a blind pass into midfield. Schleuter's pass though is cut out again. Anderson, she checks inside again. She'll opt to keep the ball here with Emery. Emery's ball looking for the feet of Wolf, only finds Fight. Bruce, time for a couple of touches and back for Emery. Gonzalez, good patient play by Surf. Anderson back for Gonzalez. Forward again for Wolf. Good layoff here, this time by Wolf. Now Memory checks in onto her right boot, looking for the ball into the pass of Dimmery. Wolf will step back in, but that one taken away from her. Anderson. Anderson under the challenge from Plano. Plano now trying to get forward, and again San Diego Surf stepping in and winning that ball back. Here's Wampler losing out to Gonzalez. Emery will turn and use her central defensive partner again. Anderson back for Emery, and now Bruce on the right hand side. You have to imagine the message at half time from the Kings Academy coaching staff is going to be, can we press San Diego a little bit more when they're trying to keep this ball around the back line, and also when we get it, can we try and hang on to it for a little bit longer than we have done? Kings Hammer running themselves into the ground at the moment, just chasing shadows as San Diego moving this ball around. As we move into stoppage time here at the end of the first half. Vigran under challenge from Memory. Memory with the cheeky little nutmeg, but she can't get on the second ball. Schleuter swivels, looking for options higher up the field. Not much movement ahead of her, and she'll do well to keep it here. Now Clark. Clark has a runner outside her in Wampler. Wampler forced wider than she would have wanted, but to the touchline. Her delivery off Anderson will be behind for a corner kick. Good opportunity now for Kings Hammer Academy to try and pull back San Diego Surf's 1-goal lead just before the half-time break. Abigail Unkraut striding over to deliver the set piece. Kings Hammer Academy will need to attack the front post here as the wind pulling the ball in towards the near post. Here is Unkraut up towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Touch off the chin of a black shirt, and it's going to be palmed away by the goalkeeper Webb. San Diego getting away with one there as the strike off the crossbar. Vigran. Plano poking that one off the feet of Anderson for a throw. As we see that chance again, ball coming in Plano it was with the poke towards goal off of the crossbar, and then Sage Webb doing really well to get fingertips to it and poke it away. And there is the halftime whistle from the referee. So at halftime in this under-13 girls US Youth Soccer National Championship, it's San Diego Surf leading King's Hammer Academy by 1-0. The unfortunate Sophie Jones prodding it into her own net off of the fantastic run from Salel Dimri. All the possession in favour of San Diego, and the scoreline headed that way too. We'll be back with you for all the second half action just after this break.
Today's match is brought to you by AE Engine, AmericanEagle.com, Bag Tags, Bubba Burger, Cliff Kids, Dick's Sporting Goods, Expand a Brand, Nesquik, Fusionetics, MLS, Nike Soccer, Positive Coaching Alliance, Premier International Tours, Soccer Shots, Sun-Made Raisins, Target, Turbo Sports Group, United Soccer Coaches, Wilson Trophy Company, and Yokohama.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, that was the highlight of my soccer career, to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period. That's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
last year. It's gone. Ancient history. It's time to forget about failure and how you came up short, how you missed the mark. Yeah, it's time to forget about the man you should have marked, the run you should have made. Remember that shot you should have taken? Time to let it all go. Forget about it. It's time to go to work. It's time.
So it will be King's Hammer Academy to get us back underway here at a windy Toyota Soccer Center. They currently trail the San Diego Surf by 1-0. This is the US Youth Soccer Under-13 Girls National Championship game. Soleil Dimri with the jinking run down the right-hand side back in the first half, and her cross finding the outstretched leg of Sophie Jones, who unfortunately found the back of her own net. Be interesting to see what tactical changes, if any, King's Hammer Academy have made. As we see Schleuter now driving forward. Schleuter checking back onto her left foot, and now she'll bring Clark into the game. Clark wide to the right-hand side. That ball forward's only going to find a white shirt, and now up towards Wolf. It was San Diego Surf who dominated possession in the first half, happy to be patient and keep the ball along their back line. King's Hammer Academy, for the most part, sitting off, choosing to let San Diego come at them. You have to imagine that as this second half wears on, the King's Hammer players will begin to press a little higher. as they look to pull this goal back.
Get it held up. Get it held up.
That one's upfield then. Again, looking for the run of Schleuter. Schleuter looking like one of the more dangerous players for King's Hammer Academy back in the first half. And that ball's going to be out of play from Webb.
Okay, Sage. Sage. You okay?
Craig Barkley and the San Diego staff looking for more of the same in the second half. Be patient on the ball, keep possession where you can, and if you have the opportunity to go forward, take it. Here comes the throw. Vyman putting that one out for a throw. This time it's out again. Another throw in for King's Hammer Academy deep inside San Diego territory. Patterson dispossessed. Now Vyman streaming forward on the right. Good challenge coming in. Bruce back to Emery at centre back. Across then for Gonzalez. If we're looking at possession stats, we'd have to say that of all players on the field, Ella Emery and Alyssa Gonzalez had the bulk of the ball back in that first half. Is Bruce with the throw, looking for Memory. Patterson's going to knock that one forward, but again, Bruce clipping it high into the air. Carney. Emery, time to get her head up and assess her options. She's looking for the feet of Wolf, but it's cut out well by Clark. Clark swiveling well in midfield. Ball out now at the feet of Greenwell. Greenwell's pass though straight to a white shirt. Carney lackadaisical there on the ball. She's dispossessed. Clark switching that one out to the right hand side. Gonzalez back to Webb in goal. Emery, heavy pressure coming in from Schleuter. See a change for each side here as Jordan Church steps in for King's Hammer Academy. We're also going to see Kaya Offold, the next stoppage in play. Memory doing well to keep the ball there. She was challenged from behind and she'll win the free kick. Here comes Offold now, on in place of Samantha Vyman. That ball upfield, and again the wind steps in and drifts out of play. Can really see those corner flags being tested to the limit by the wind. Offold with the challenge on Patterson. Patterson will win the throw. Second half stop-start so far. Not much of a flow to this half yet. That one's out of a black shirt, will be a San Diego throw. Bruce's throw upfield. Again, it'll be a San Diego throw in. Bruce to the feet of Wolf. Wolf can't bring that under control. It's going to be hooked clear. Here's Bruce again under a challenge from Patterson. Patterson will win the throw, and she'll step up and take it. Schleuter doing well to win that ball as the referee waves play on. That ball then, as the challenge comes in, is off Schleuter, and it'll be behind for a goal kick. Webb then to take this one short to Gonzalez. Upfield, Wolf with a good flick on wide for Anderson. Nicole Anderson inside now for her holding midfielder Gross. Memory with time to turn, and she'll have her pass cut out though by Unkraut. Unkraut striding forward from the back. Wampler. Now Patterson. Good tracking there by Offold. Offold now looking for options. She's trying to get forward, but she's going to lose out, and Wampler again now on the ball. Here comes Wampler. Has Schleuter to her right. She uses Schleuter. Trying to find half a yard for a strike. Onto her right foot. Schleuter with the effort. Not a bad one, but it's just wide of the left-hand upright. It'll be a goal kick. Webb this time short for Emery. Emery again not under pressure. Time for her to play out. Bruce. Emery. Emery's pass to the feet of Patterson. Now Schleuter. Here's Wampler, and that ball again getting away from the Kentucky side. Upfield will be left by Gonzalez for a keeper, Webb. San Diego central defenders spreading wide, hoping to field up for themselves to keep this ball. Here's Bruce. Upfield towards Offold. She'll do when to keep it in. Offold still on the ball, but Patterson winning out. Switch of play then by Carney. Carney's ball intercepted, and Vigran will have it. Another interception here, and now an opportunity for San Diego to attack in the wide left position. The cross coming in is going to be deflected, and it'll find its way behind for a corner kick. We'll have two players coming into the game for San Diego Surf. Anna van den Eind is going to step in for Isabel Bruce, and we'll see Solel Dimri, the provider of that first and only goal so far. She'll also step on in the place of Sophia Memory. Crossing opportunity then from this corner kick on the far side for Surf. Here comes the ball in towards the near post. It's headed away well by Smith. Schleuter trying to bring Wampler into the game, but Surf again will have the ball. Here comes Surf, breaking into the area. Ball cut back, poked away by Unkraut. Gross challenging for it. Schleuter winning that battle. Here comes Schleuter now. Driving through the middle, has Patterson to her left. She's going to opt to look inside, but instead will only find Gonzalez. Now Surf again with the breaking opportunity. Carney. That ball wide, cut out by Vigran. Carney will have it back.
Dimri. Dimri wide for Offold. Offold steps inside. One player is doing well here. Offold driving into the area, but it's a good challenge coming in by the King's Hammer defence. That fell there for the late challenge against Emery. It'll be Emery then over the free kick. Has a short option in Anderson to her right. She's not going to use Anderson there. Emery's ball into the wind. It's touched down off a King's Hammer player, but still not out of play. It will be a serve throw. Anderson looking for options, not much movement around her. Wolf coming over now. They'll look to use Wolf. Gross. Great little turn there by Anderson, clipping it in towards the head of Wolf. She may have the opportunity for a strike here. She'll instead pull it out to the left-hand side. That one cut out. But again, King's Hammer unable to get possession of the ball, and there'll be Surf coming forward. Here's Clark though for King's Hammer. Schleuter. Patterson streaming forward on the left. That ball cut out by Anderson. Carney dropping that one off to her fullback, and the ball in behind, too much on it. Vigran will stride back and put it out of play. Anderson battling for it, but the foul goes against Anderson. King's Hammer Academy with an opportunity to take a bit of sting out of this San Diego attack and get the ball forward. Flicked on by Smith. Wampler. Her ball inside, but San Diego Surf back on the ball again. Emery. Excellent piece of composure there by Emery. Here's Wolf. That ball out of play. It'll be a Surf throw and straight upfield towards Offold. Church guarding that one. Offold trying to win it off her. She'll do well to put it behind for a throw, saving it from rolling for a goal kick. This referee will stop the game here. We're going to have a substitution for King's Hammer Academy. Coming off the field is number 30, Callie Fight. She's going to be replaced by number 14, Katie Hoog. Ball upfield, here's Wolf. Wolf with her back to goal. Has time to turn. Now Offold, good play there by Wolf. Offold with the delivery into the area. Chance for a shot here, but it's deflected away at the first attempt. And in the end, the tame effort coming in off the boot of Dimri. Webster, long kick upfield. Again though, King's Hammer Academy not able to retain possession. Dimri, this time she gives it away. Dimri again, wide for Offold. Offold trying to keep that one in, but she'll concede the throw. Another change for KHA. Olivia Tritchett was re-entering the game as Dimri tries to poke that one forward, cut out well by Clark. Clark now out to the right-hand side for Vigran. Vigran will have that one back, and she'll put it across for Hoog. Ball forward may find its way into the path of Offold. Well swept up in the end. Out for a serve throw. Ali Anderson with the throw, taking the time. Looking for an option upfield as Wolf now comes to feet. Good hold-up play there by Wolf. As that ball goes flying just over our heads here. Fortunately missing the camera by about a yard. As Church gets this throw upfield. Church again with the throw. King's Hammer looking for some movement. Hint of a foul throw there, but referee doesn't give it. Vigran in for Hoog. As that ball's out of play again, it will be a King's Hammer Academy throw. As we will have our water break halfway through this second period, with San Diego Surf leading King's Hammer Academy by a 1-0. Just over 16 minutes remaining for the California side. I'll be hoping they can hold off their Kentucky counterparts and take home the Under-13 Girls National Championship. As they take a break, we're going to take a short one with them. I'll be back just after this. It will be Jordan Church to get us back underway with the throw. On this near side for King's Hammer Academy, they have just over 15 minutes to pull this goal back. San Diego Surf leading the game thanks to the first half own goal off the boot of the unfortunate Sophie Jones after Dimry's jinking run down the right-hand side. Clark forward for Schleuter. Schleuter trying to feed that back into the path of Clark, but it's going to come clear now with Carney. Carney over the top, looking for the run of Wolf, but the wind's going to take it through into the hands of Webster. Webster's kick high, upfield, flicked on by Tritch. Tritch will give chase, trying to get on the end of her own flick, but Webb will step over and keep possession now with Emery. Good play there by the San Diego goalkeeper. Emery Memry's ball forward, cut out now. Here's Hoog for King's Hammer. Again, the possession turned over though. Be a throw for San Diego on this near side. Anderson's ball upfield. Off. Here's Weimann trying to get in behind. She has 3 defenders for company, and numbers pay as it goes out for a throw-in. Anderson in for Memry. Good turn there by Memry, uses her wide player in Weimann. Hooked clear by Trich, up towards Schleuter. Gonzalez will win the knockdown. And again, the wind taking that one out of play.
Hey, behind the ball, Sophia, behind the ball, Sophia. Come on, Jake, press Sammy, be brave, Sammy!
One well in the air there by Unkraut. As Hoog hooks that one upfield, looking for the runner in Wampler. Schleuter now with an opportunity to break, has Smith to her right. Schleuter, now Smith breaking into the area, right-footed shot coming in. It's a good, strong stop by Sage Webb as she palms that one away from her goal, and now Surf breaking forward on the left. That pass looking for the run of Memry, it's going to be cut out. Here's Clark. Clark driving through the middle. Wampler to her left. Wampler's run. He's not going to be able to keep that one in as it rolls behind for a goal kick. Webb then with the goal kick short to Emery. Emery upfield, no white shirt across there, but Memry's going to pick this ball up. Anderson inside for Wolf. Good first time pass in behind by Wolf. Here's Weimann battling for it. Unkraut with good defending. Puts that behind for a throw-in. Couple of changes coming onto the field now for San Diego Surf. So Dimry's going to re-enter the game. So till will Isabel Bruce. Kirakani and McKenna Gross, the 2 players making way. Gross has played in that holding midfield position for much of the game. Here's Bruce. Bruce clipping that in towards Wolf. Wolf trying to spin her centre back here on the edge of the 6. Forced to the edge of the 18-yard box now is Wolf, and good defending it in the end by King's Hammer. Wampler turning, looking for support. Well recovered there by Van der Nijnd. Looks as though Van der Nijnd is going to occupy that space that Gross was sitting in for most of this game. Bruce with the throw. Just under 10 minutes remaining here. Off the chin of Trich. She'll now put that one forward. Here's Wampler. Wampler with Schleuter streaming forward. Wampler's going to come across to this right-hand side. She's trying to find Elena Smith, the person who had that great opportunity before. Denied by Sage Webb. Here comes Surf. Surf streaming forward. It's a good opportunity now for Anderson. Anderson's shot coming in just wide of the right-hand upright. Excellent attempt there by Nicole Anderson. Score remains 1-0. Surf still looking to the ball in the back of the net and give themselves a 2-goal cushion. That ball missed by Emery.
Safe, safe. Ella, you're not winning the ball, you're stopping the turn.
Trich. Hoog. Clark taking a tumble on the ball, but she'll retain possession. Excellent defensive work though by Anderson, and now a chance for Dimri to drive forward. Dimri into the path of Wolf. Wolf taking that one past the keeper. Can she get a shot away? Wolf into the side netting. She did so well to take that ball past the on-rushing Webster, but with the left foot just can't direct that goalwards, and score still remains 1-0, and Kings Hammer looking to waste no time over this goal kick. Dimri heading that one back forward. She's winning that header again. A clearance scuffed and the touch missed by Vyman. Put out of play off the boot of Jordan Church. Bruce with the throw for Memory. Memory, great piece of skill to flick it over her defender there, but she cannot keep the ball. Here's Bruce again for serve. Bruce, tidy little ball in for Vyman. Now Vyman across. Dimri again with the opportunity with the right foot. Again, it's into the arms of Webster. Good build-up play there though by San Diego Surf out on this right-hand side. Webster with the long kick upfield, dealt with by Emery. Clark. Good piece of skill, Clark turning inside. Memory's going to poke that one forward though for Vyman. Here is Vyman, space to run into if she can keep it in, but the wind's going to make that roll out of play. Long throw upfield's going to find Wampler. Wampler with a good turn, but Bruce nips it away. Here's Gonzalez. Dimri trying to prod that one wide, but Smith is going to pick it up for King's Hammer. Schleuter. Now here's Memory for San Diego Surf. Memory wide for Vyman. Vyman time to turn and stride forward here. Her touch is going to take it off of Trich and out for a throw. Two players ready to step on the field for San Diego Surf. We're going to see McKenna Gross really enter the game, and so too will Kirakani. It'll be Dimri and Memory to make way. Two straight swaps in the middle of midfield. As San Diego Surf look to invert their triangle in the middle of midfield. Gross and Van den Eindel play as two holding midfielders now, with Kirakani just ahead of them. Here's Wolf turning on the edge of the 18, cleared away by Clark. Now Smith with time and space to carry the ball into. She'll look to find Schleuter. Another good turn by Schleuter. Gonzalez sweeping that one up. Here's Gross. Clark again, this time for King's Hammer. Hoog. Hoog up for Wampler. Checks onto her right foot, clinks that one over the top into the path of Smith. Smith now being forced wide on the right, coming inside. Smith trying to get a delivery into the area for Schleuter, but well defended by San Diego Surf. That ball's not going to find a fellow player in black. It's going to go behind for a goal kick as we enter the final 4 minutes of regulation time here. Kaya Offold's going to step into the game shortly for Surf. Sage Webb again, short for Emery. Emery with a testing ball wide. Bruce won't be able to bring that one under control. Referee waves away the substitution. Schleuter, dispossessed, now Surf on the ball, coming forward with Van den Eynde. Van den Eynde has Wolf ahead of her. Has an option to her right in Anderson, but Van den Eynde still going down this left touchline. Van den Eynde winning it back, and opportunity for a cross now here. Wolf inches away from getting a toe on that delivery. Ball's going to find its way all the way over for a throw. Now we will see that substitution. KHA Offold coming back into the game. On in place of Samantha Weimann. Throw upfield, then headed out of play by Bruce. Again, the throw coming upfield by Unkraut. Is the substitute Offold. Offold off the body. That one won't be kept in play. It'll be a San Diego throw. We'll see another substitution for the California side here. Solel Dimri, the provider of that one and only goal so far in this game, is going to come back into the field. Gross back for Gonzalez. Emery now back inside for Gross. She'll poke that over the top as Wolf will challenge. Dimri now. Carney with a shot from distance with the left foot. It's not far over the crossbar, but Webster happy to see it float over in the end. Again, no time wasted over this goal kick as we are just over 1 minute away from the end of regulation. Offold. 1v1 with her fullback is going to try and take that one past Church. Church puts it behind for a throw. Offold then with the throw in towards Dimri. It's going to fall back at the feet of Offold. Good play there by Bruce to poke it back inside. Now here's Carney on the ball. As the fourth official has his electronic board raised, we're going to have 3 minutes of added time at the end of this national championship game. 3 minutes for San Diego Surf to hang on and for King's Hammer Academy to try and pull that one goal back. Forward looking for the run of Bruce, but it's not going to find Bruce. That one chance from Elena Smith, the only opportunity we've seen from King's Hammer Academy in this second half. Sage Webb making a good save down to her left. As Wolf puts pressure on the ball here. Now Clark for King's Hammer. Clark being fouled there by Nicole Anderson. Be a free kick for King's Hammer.
Well done, Marin. Not too deep.
This ball is going to be launched forward towards the San Diego Surf penalty area. Deflection coming off a white shirt. It's been behind for a corner kick. Sage Webb in goal. Wasn't sure, thinking that one had come off a black shirt, but she'll have to settle for the corner. As Brooke Webster strides forward from goal for King's Hammer Academy. Throwing everyone forward here. They want to pull this goal back. Less than 2 minutes of the additional 3 remaining. Right-footed in swing and delivery towards the edge of the 18-yard box. Ball bouncing around, chance for a shot. Another opportunity here for King's Hammer, but that shot skewed wide, and King's Hammer are going to be able to get the ball in again here. San Diego with all hands to the defensive pump, putting that one out of play for the throw. Nobody for King's Hammer Academy able to get a shot goalwards as that corner dropped down dangerously. Clark coming inside, looking for Hoog. Hoog with the shooting opportunity, left-footed, comfortably into the arms of Webb. Webb with the ball out of her hands, up towards Offold. Offold will keep that one in. No, she won't. The assistant has his flag raised. We're in the final minute of added time here. San Diego Surf mere seconds away from a national championship. Unkraut, long throw upfield. Headed back by Emery, now Dimri. That ball over the top. Gonzalez will try and head it clear. Schleuter picked off again, and Emery will poke that one away. Unfortunately for San Diego, it'll be off a black shirt. Surf with an opportunity here to kill some time. As the referee takes a glance at his watch. And there is the final whistle from the referee. San Diego Surf win the under-13 girls US Youth Soccer National Championship, beating King's Hammer Academy out of Kentucky by 1-0. The goal provided thanks to the jinking run of Solel Dimri back in the first half. Unfortunately, coming off the outstretched boot of King's Hammer's Sophie Jones. We thank you for joining us here at the Toyota Soccer Center for all of the action throughout the week here at the US Youth Soccer National Championships. Congratulations to San Diego Surf, to their players, coaches. They'll enjoy this one. They are your under-13 girls US Youth Soccer National Championship. We'll be back with you for the, you can join the trophy presentation on our separate feed as they will receive their winners' medals over on the other side of the complex. We hope you'll tune in for that. Thank you for joining us here on Field 6. Have a wonderful evening.